Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel here. My name is Christiana Davidson, and I'm a psychotherapist. And I specialize in the area of narcissistic abuse, the narcissistic family system, as it's known. Excuse me. The topic for today is kind of a follow-on, actually, from the last video that I uploaded, which was really exploring what I believe is a key and fundamental aspect to understand about the relationship between a narcissistic parent and their child or their infant. And of course, we were looking last time at infantilization. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. You might want to check that one out as well. So today now the topic is all about infantilization again. However, it's from a slightly different angle. Today we're going to talk about infantilization and what that means for our sexual development, our healthy sexual development. So quite a deep topic, this one, and you know, you might feel a little uncomfortable in parts. If that's the case, take a pause. Especially if there's been sexual trauma in your background, any, talk of sexual development can be a little bit difficult, but it's important to speak about because it's really at the heart of each one of us. It's the core of us. It's what brings us to life, in fact. Okay, so infantilization and sexual development. It is key. It's a key area that is impacted by having a narcissistic parent, mother or father. Why do I say this? Well, of course, infants are not essentially sexual beings. They're not essentially, what can I say, fruitful in their sexual selves. All of us sort of enter into mature sexuality once we become fruitful in our sexual capacity. So, when you're an infant, your narcissistic parent has full access to your body. And keep in mind also that as an infant, you've only just been separated physically from being one with your mother's body. Being one with her physically. So the narcissistic parent wishes to infantilize you generally, but she also wishes to infantilize you at that stage of your sexual development. Why? Well, because your ability to develop sexually, to be fruitful in your sexual self, is a threat to her, because really, ultimately, that is your independence from her. That is sort of like a final separation from her, when you can go off and become one body with somebody else, not her. Do you see? She no longer has that full access to your body. She's not the only one who has that now, and she doesn't like that. So your ability to mature sexually threatens the status quo. Your fruitfulness, your body, it threatens her control over you, over your body especially. That's where she wants to hold the control, because she once did when you were a child. So she wants you as an infant because there she can still control your body. So your womb, your seed, your ability to become one in body with an opposite sex person and produce life, become one body with them, is key. The narcissistic parent wants control over your fertility because this is the ultimate control. That's the ultimate way that they've been able to ensure that you've never separated fully from them. Your independence is in your ability to procreate in that sense. So you're no longer an infant, you're having your own infants. That's the thing that they would most want to inhibit in you, because it's a forever break from them. So I hope I'm explaining this okay. How do they actually do this? Well, what the aim therefore is, in at least one of their children anyway, is to spoil the sexual development of that child. How would they do that? Well, they would present sex as something absolutely awful, disgusting. They might project their own experiences of it onto the child. They may vilify the opposite sex parent. They may even facilitate opportunities for unprotected sex in their children. They may almost sort of seem to not teach you anything and almost set you up to end up, having perhaps an unexpected pregnancy, and then, taking other measures that have lifelong impacts upon your healthy relationship with your own body. They try sometimes to limit the number of boyfriends or girlfriends that you have. They may try to almost sort of build you up if you're a boy in your more feminine aspect, or if you're a girl in your more masculine side. They may flirt with your boyfriends or girlfriends. They may shame you. They may mock you. They may belittle your choices. Another thing is they may sort of suggest, oh, you've been called by God to be pure and holy, to be a saint or something along those lines. They may sort of reject you in whatever sex they are. So for the example, the narcissistic mother might reject her daughter from the girl group, and sort of make her feel like she's less than as a woman, in order to control her blossoming fertility, her attractiveness. And then a boy with a father, it might be the same thing. If the boy ends up feeling rejected from the boys' group, and then ends up with his mother more, and his masculine side is never given that opportunity to come to the fore, because on both accounts it's seen as a threat to that narcissistic parent. They may make you feel incapable in your own sex. They may make you feel like you don't fit in. They may laugh or mock you, or be annoyed by your confidence. If I don't know, you dress up attractively, or you display a bit of flirting or something like that. They may really make you feel quite silly for having seen yourself in that light. They may try to dominate and smother you. They take up so much of the sexual energy. They are the ones that will stamp on anyone who threatens their supply of attention from the opposite sex. So they may compete for attention with you. It may feel like they're large and sort of looming over you, stamping you out from the picture, shaming that blossoming adult you. They may criticize your choices, or say things like, "Oh, you don't, you don't like that sort of thing. No, you've never liked that sort of thing. I'm surprised that I'm surprised that you're choosing that to wear. That's not you. What's going on?" Or I've always seen you more as this. Uh, have you changed then? Or I never thought of you like that. You've always been very, I don't know, you've not been very, what can I say, sporty or something like that to a son, anything along those lines. So the message is, do not think that you can develop sexually without my presence or my influence or my control over your life and your body. This is the subtle way that infantilization seeks to keep you at infant sexual development, which is not really sexual development. She wishes to keep you there so that she has full control over your body, over your fruitfulness, your ability to go off and become one body with another. So your womb is your source of freedom. For a boy, of course, your seed is your source of independence. And it's those things that make you independent, and that is a threat to the narcissistic parent who needs always to have you in service of her or him, less than her or him. I hope this was helpful. It's very, very important, this, because we can tend then to have a very negative view of sex and relationships, but also a very negative view of our own bodies, which we tend to then end up either using and abusing ourselves or shutting ourselves down so that we become non-fruitful. If you're needing some help in this area, please do feel free to reach out to me. I've got a method I'm developing, and it's called This Is My Body. And it's wonderful. It's a way of really treasuring your body, listening to it and reconnecting you to it, because it's your body. It's not your mother's. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.